What up, everybody? For the second half of Ghost Season 3, the big mystery was who was Noma's daughter from the picture that Effie took from Francesco Lombardi's mansion. In the Season 3 finale, Tariq played his hand and revealed that Noma's daughter was named Anya Covington. Now, we know that Anya Covington has been cast for Season 4 and will be portrayed by actress Sydney Winbush. I've already made a whole video talking about Tariq hooking up with Noma's daughter, Anya Covington, and I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check it out. But for today's video, I'm talking about the possibility that Anya Covington is a setup from Effie and Noma, and not really Noma's daughter in the first place, but just who Effie told Tariq was Noma's daughter. Keep in mind that Effie has always been a step ahead of Tariq, getting him expelled at Choke, trying to kill Lauren, and most recently by trying to get him killed by Noma by revealing that Tariq was targeting her daughter. But could Anya Covington been a trap from the beginning? Maybe sometime after Tariq ended things with Effie, she contacted Noma and told her Tariq was targeting her daughter all the way back then. So because of this, they made a fake social media account named Anya Covington. But Anya Covington is not Noma's daughter at all, but one of Noma's assassins waiting in place for Tariq to make his move. Remember that Effie is both smart and ruthless and has already told Tariq back in Season 1 she has already accepted the fact that she is a monster. So with Effie always being a move ahead of Tariq, this might be why she showed him the picture in the first place, keeping this in her back pocket in case she ever needed it. Besides, as long as she was the one to reveal this to Noma, Noma would never believe that it was originally Effie's idea in the first place. While playing chess in power, Tariq told Kanan, "I get it. You gotta be a move ahead." But Kanan replied, "Nah, son, you gotta be 3 moves ahead." Tariq is still only moving 1 step ahead at a time, while Effie is planning 2 steps ahead. This is why she's always a step ahead of Tariq. If Tariq were planning 3 moves ahead like Kanan taught him, it would be the other way around, and Effie would be a step behind Tariq. Also keep in mind that Noma's real daughter is half Italian, and the girl from the picture is definitely light-skinned, more like Effie, Aisha Curry, Ramona, or somebody like that. And the girl from the picture was already probably like 5 years old. Noma's baby daddy was named Francesco Lombardi. Noma's daughter is Anya Covington. Notice 2 different last names here. Now there is the possibility she took on Noma's last name, or they changed her last name for protection. At the same time, it was assumed for a good part of Season 3 that Noma's daughter was raised by her father, and this was part of the reason why they had a recording device in Lombardi's mansion, trying to track the whereabouts of her daughter. So with that being said, many of us thought during Season 3 that Effie might be Noma's mystery daughter. And if Anya Covington would actually be a setup, could we see the ultimate plot twist and Effie actually could be Noma's daughter, and that they just keep it a secret so Effie can't be targeted by Noma's enemies? Keep in mind what Effie told Tariq earlier in Season 3. When you're in this game, your family assumes the risk. Being the daughter of an international drug lord and 2 arms dealers, Effie would know this better than anyone if she were in fact Noma's daughter. And there's also the fact that Effie is the shortest character on the whole show, and Francesco Lombardi was a very, very small man himself. Obviously, since Tariq made out the warehouse, one of his options is to target Anya Covington, because even if this was Noma's real daughter, she would only be able to move her but for a time, because she attends school at NYU and supposedly didn't even know her mom was a drug dealer. So how could it play out if Anya Covington is actually an assassin and Tariq and Brayden target her? If Tariq and Brayden come for her, obviously they would be assuming that she doesn't know who they are and that she wouldn't be expecting them either. So it would be very unlikely that they would try to use force in any type of way. They would need to make this a finesse move some way. possibly thinking by meeting and becoming friends with Anya, they could blackmail Noma with the fact that she murdered Anya's father. Then at this point, Anya would contact Effie or Noma and her soldiers would try to capture Tariq and Brayden, if he's there also. But since Tariq is the star of the show, of course, he will find a way to escape and survive as always. Now I want to take a minute to also talk about at the end of this video the scenario that Anya Covington is in fact Noma's daughter and Effie starts hooking up with Anya. Keep in mind that Effie goes both ways and she already had a girlfriend in season 2. The same girl was briefly in Ghost season 3 as Effie was dropping some product off at Yale to the same girl. This girl, I don't believe her name has ever been mentioned on the show, had Tariq's name all in her mouth also. As far as I know, Tariq has never met this girl and doesn't even know that she exists. So Effie has been gossiping about Tariq to this girl already, possibly turning to this girl to complain whenever her and Tariq are going through their issues. Effie told Tariq that Noma's daughter attends NYU, so she's already there in the city. Could we also possibly see Noma's daughter transfer to Stansfield in season 4? However it goes, if Effie meets Anya before Tariq, there is a good chance that this may happen. It was assumed at the end of season 3, since Effie joined forces with Noma and the Tejadas, that she would continue her relationship with Kane. But keep in mind that she has already told Kane she is her own woman. So they may continue to hook up, but may not be in a serious relationship. So if Effie hooks up with Anya, we got to ask how Noma would feel about that. She might feel as if Effie seduced her daughter or took advantage of her and may be pissed off and may even want to kill Effie. But Effie could also do this as a way to get leverage on Noma herself. Keep in mind whose idea it was to use Noma's daughter as a way to get out of the game in the first place. It was Effie. Effie doesn't plan on being a drug dealer forever. She wants to transfer to Stanford and Cali to get her master's degree. And there you have it. It's a trap. Anya Covington is a setup. Leave your thoughts, theories, and predictions in the comments.